Hi, my dear lovely friends. A very, very warm welcome to all the foreign medical graduates. MIST has tried to create a comprehensive 30-day study plan so that you can derive the maximum output in these last 30 days and go for the kill for 4th of June 2022. With me, a hearty welcome to our most favorite, Dr. Amit Gupta sir, the OBG faculty at MIST, Dr. Kunal Garg sir, pathology faculty at MIST, and the lovely Dr. Deepa Gupta ma'am, PSM faculty at MIST, and myself,
Hello,
Dr.
guys.
Vineet Gupta, surgery faculty at MIST. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. And before we start this session, we would just like to give you a glimpse of this complete session. First of all, straight on, we'll be taking you to the study plan, that what you are supposed to do from 4th of May till 3rd of June, what time you have to wake up, what time you have to study what, and what time you should take rest. However, my dear friends, we have tried to carve out a definitive plan for you, but as we know that each and every one of us has got our different study schedules. So please stick to the study schedule which you feel is going to give you the maximum benefit in this 4th of June exam. So let's start with Kunal sir, and Kunal sir will tell you that how we have carved this out, what is there in the top row.
So, guys, now this plan has been done in keeping in view that we want you to study for 14 hours a day. And we have divided this schedule. As you can see on the left-hand side corner, we'll be having the date with which we want you to study. And we have specifically told you that, get up, at what time you should get up, and what time you should be studying your subjects. Like first column would be the subjects with which you have a problem, where you feel certain points which you can forget. Then we have divided it into subject 1 and subject 2. We have even given you the times which we feel that you should be giving to these particular subjects, keeping in mind the most important thing, your breaks and rest. And then, finally, those questions also we have taken into consideration, that how much time given to the MCQs, to the videos, to the rapid revision videos, and all that stuff. And then the sleeping hours, which is around 6.5 hours we have tried to put. So we'll be starting from day one.
Herein, as Kunal sir has rightly mentioned, that in this complete plan, the wake-up time for you till 31st of May, we have kept it at 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is a time to freshen up. And then 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., my dear friends, this is a time which we have specifically kept for those particular topics or those particular areas which you repeatedly tend to forget, where you feel that this is the area that I am forgetting continuously. So let me just brush up this particular story. So you have to give 2 hours in the morning for this particular area. And then subject 1 and subject 2, we have given 5 hours each. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. subject 1, then break for 1 hour. Break is going to be very, very crucial. Don't ignore this break. Your mind needs some rest. Do not overexhaust yourself. And then subject 2 from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Again, there's a break and rest of approximately 1.5 hours. And then 10:30 to 12:30, you can just go ahead with the revision videos or the previous year questions or the MCQs. This we feel is going to be the hit strategy which will make you help in succeeding on 4th of June. So let us start with the study plan.
So, like, guys, starting with the 4th and 5th, we have kept pediatrics in the morning session, and then physiology in the evening session. Then when we go to 6th, 7th, and 8th, we have kept microbiology here because it needs a lot of learning. So initially we are doing it, and then one day for FSM, a quick revision for FSM, because we believe that we are moving into the last month. So you already must have prepared a lot of subjects already. So FSM we have given 1 day, and then 2 days of orthopedics. Then we move on to 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Medicine being very important. You have nerves for it. So given a lot of time for medicine so that you can revise it properly. And then with medicine, we have kept specifically pharmacology for 3 days in the in the second session, where you can revise certain drugs, certain classifications of pharmacology, so that towards the end, when we are giving pharmacology again a time, you can be more confident while going in the exams.
Yeah.
Then 13th, 14th, and 15th, we have kept pathology. Easy subject, 3 days should be enough. Then 1 day of biochemistry revision, and then finally 2 days of radiology here. Then comes from 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, guys, where we will be keeping surgery in here. Very important subject for the exam. And with it, again, we have given 5 hours to biochemistry revision again once more. The important points, all the clinical points from biochemistry. And then with surgery, you can see anatomy, you can link it with surgery, topographic. So anatomy, 2 days, 10 hours of revision for anatomy. And again, because surgery being a very important subject, so we have kept 25 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth part here. So a surgery revision in 25 hours. And then from 20th, we have kept obs gynae, 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. This is again, you can see all the three major subjects, the major chunk in the exam, they have been kept together. First surgery, then obs gynae, again 4 days in the first segment, and 1 day in the second half. With obs gynae, what you can revise the short subjects like psychiatry, like dermatology, and finally your anesthesia. And finally, towards the end of your preparation, you can go with PSM. That is 4 days of PSM, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth day, we have kept for 2 days for ENT and 2 days for ophthalmology. So you can see towards the end of May, your surgery, obs gynae, PSM, ophtha, ENT, and the minor subjects we have kept. This timetable will take you till 27th of May. And then finally, we move on to the last, week before the exam.
Yeah, herein one more important thing, Peter, that if you look at the green patch here, in this green patch, these 2 hours of session from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., we have deliberately given you a question wherein you can focus on those topics which you are forgetting repeatedly. And what we believe is that there are few topics in anatomy, biochemistry, pharmacology, micro, PSM, medicine, derma, psyche, and maybe some of your weak topics, whatever you feel like, you can just try to squeeze in those 2 hours for your weak areas and these particular subjects where there are a lot of topics which you tend to forget repeatedly. And also, I would like to make a mention that if we come to the later part after dinner, now here, what revision videos or what PYQs or what MCQs you have to focus on. So we recommend from our side that whatever subjects you are going through, like whatever there is written in subject 1 and subject 2, try to focus on those revision videos and those questions more in those 2 hours. Remember, my dear friends, we do understand the importance of solving the MCQ, especially coming towards the end, but let us be honest that the current pattern of examination, what we are seeing in the last 2 years, they are seeing the questions which are focused more on what you have understood, what knowledge you have gained, instead of asking more number of repeated questions. So we strongly believe that the subjects which you have learned in the classes, the concepts which you have made in the classes, they are going to be the game changer on 4th of June.
Absolutely. So coming to the last 1 week.
Yeah.
So
can we also have the date, please?
yes,
Sir? Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So from 28th, this is something which we have created at your own will. What we would suggest is that towards the end of your preparation, that is just before the exam, 1 day before the exam, what we have tried is that on 3rd, that is 1 day before the exam, we want you to keep a little free because you might be traveling, some of you. But then before that, if you see, what we have done is we have given particular hours to particular subjects. Why we have given this? So that you can quickly go on to the most important points and see those most important points at that time. This is a week where reading every line is not going to happen. You have to take very important points which you are highlighting together, and you have to read it so that you can create a visual memory. And when it comes in the exam, you are like bang on. So anatomy 2 hours, radiology 2 hours, patho, pharma, derma, psychiatry, anesthesia, ENT. These are things for 2 hours. Then you have physio, biochem, pedia, again for 3 hours. Likewise, for the major subjects, you can again do it like medicine, obs, gynae, surgery. They are for 4 hours. So what we have kept is, the crux is that we have tried to rotate these subjects twice in the last 1 week. And what we have done is, this is for the whole day, beta. This is for the whole day. Now it is not subject number one. This is for the whole day. And then we have kept 2 hours specifically for your previous year questions and some other MCQs if you want to solve. And here the sleeping time we have kept is 10:30 to 5:30. Why towards the end? Why towards the end we have kept it in the from 1st of June? Because on 4th of June, what you have to do is you have to get to the center by 7:30. So you'll be getting up early and you would be traveling on that day. So sleep early at those times.
Yeah, I think Amit sir and Deepa ma'am, they would be telling you about the importance of sleep, the anxiety control and everything. Just very, very important, beta. Do not try to sleep for less than 5 hours. Please do not try to sleep for less than 5 hours. Up to 31st of May, we have tried that you sleep from 12:30 to 7, 12:30 in the midnight to 7 in the morning. And then from 1st of June, please try to sleep early. Preferable would be 10:30 sleeping time and waking up at 5:30 in the morning, so that you are nicely acclimatized for the final frontier. Now, let's have the thoughts of the house. Deepa ma'am will throw some important light on what should be done.
Hello friends. So as you had seen, your study plan for last 30 days is so beautifully designed that you can revise all your subjects twice and some subjects even 3 times. And the important message what I want to give here is just to increase the probability of your success in your exam is, now the time has come that you're not supposed to read anything new, because as the time is approaching towards your exam, you may find so many free content available on different social media platform, and you might be thinking, okay, I have left this topic, some new one line is given in that particular video, your friend might be telling, okay, let me see this video for half an hour or 25 minutes. You are distracting from your schedule. So I can say one thing, that all the missed faculties had given you the content of their respective subjects in such a way, so beautifully designed, so concise, that you are not even cracking the FMGE exam, but if you're understanding the concept very clearly, you can even crack INICT or NEET PG exam. So FMG तो बेटा किस खेत की मूली है, ये तो वैसे ही आप पास कर लोगे, ठीक है? Now another point is, don't expect to be Superman or the Superwoman. Now you cannot revise everything in these 30 days, because we know the medical subjects are so vast, content is unlimited. So this is the time where we have to focus mainly on the important aspects. And what you had already highlighted in your previous revisions, you had already in a process of giving the subject-wise test, and you are already understood the concept, you had highlighted the points. Now only the time is that you have to revise the highlighted points quickly. Now another one important depressing point happens when you are doing a group study and some of your friend had scored higher marks in a test. It could be any mock test or the subject test, and you think you had studied the same thing and you are getting a lesser marks. Then you go in depression and you feel, भाई मेरे से क्या गलती हो गई, उसने तो मेरे साथ पढ़ा था, उसके 90 मार्क्स आ गए 100 में से, सब्जेक्ट में से मेरे खाली 70 आए. So you are a unique person. as we know, the fingerprints तो सबके individual person के unique है ना. So you are a unique person. You may be mastered in some other things. He may be mastered in some other things. So no comparison should be made with your friends.
Absolutely correct. We should never compare, I think.
Definitely. Because whatever you are giving your best. And you are a unique person. So that is the result of your performance. Another point is that whatever the test we are having, or in whatever the subject test, mock test, or even the telegram questions you are doing, that the result of those tests is not the final. These are the practice ball. We know. Even a famous international players, before any match, they are doing the net practice. And they are facing the bad balls. So this is the time where you are doing the net practice. You are facing the bad balls. And why you are facing the bad balls? Because we are making you acclimatized to this. So you can face these bad balls in a very good way. And you can make a chakka in your exam. So we are not be disappointed by whatever the marks we are getting. But very, very important message is that we have to learn from the mistakes. And the successful people are not those who have never made the mistakes in their life. But the successful people are those who had made the mistakes, but they had learned from their mistakes and they had promised themselves that they are not going to repeat those mistakes in the final show or the final day of examination. So this is the time where you can do the mistakes as much as you can.
I think this is a very, very important message what Deepa ma'am has shared, that beta, even on the exam day, we all are human beings. We are going to commit the silly mistakes. But what we have to do is, while we are appearing in these tests, the subject-wise or the mock test, try to minimize the number of silly mistakes. And time management is also going to be a crucial factor there. So please do consider that. Wonderful point.
So, as I always say, that National Board has given you the probability of making the 50% of the mistakes. So, lesser you are making the mistakes, the more marks you are getting. And suppose if you are making the mistakes in less than 20% of the questions, you are the topper of the exam. So, you are getting the 260 marks. So, each one of you are having the potential to top this exam. And there must be the competition among you that who is going to top or who is going to have a maximum score. Because lesser the mistake, the higher are the marks and higher are your probability of getting the rank or getting the certificate for this exam. Now, as we know that time is short, we are moving towards our exam. We are 30 days just short of the exam. And you might be thinking that you have to give your best, no doubt in that. But remember, as we had already discussed in our study plan also, the rest section is very, very important. And even the leaders, they say that if they are running the marathon, they have to little bit slow down in the middle to run fast towards the last. So you are doing a study for 14 hours and you are taking an adequate rest for even sleep for the 7 hours. That is more than enough what is required. But it should be the sound sleep. Means it is not only the physical rest, it is the mental rest is also required. So when we can have a mental peace, when you are revising the subjects and you are having the grip on the subjects, it is giving you the confidence that yes, my 10 subjects are completely over, my 15 subjects are completely over, then you are having the mental peace. And the physical rest is again very, very important. And as we had seen from the seniors, that if they are not taking a proper sleep day before the exam, they are quite comfortable in the first paper. But the post-lunch paper or session is mainly the clinical based questions. And here, they are not a repetition of the previous year questions directly. They are giving you the clinical situation. And mind my words, even if a single keyword is changing, could be the age, could be the habit, could be the residential location, could be any drug history, your answer will change. So whole question will appear like that you had solved day before yesterday. But examiner is not a foolish person. They can change a single word and that can change your answer. So your full concentration is very, very important in the post-lunch session. And how this happen? If you are having the adequate rest in the night day before, that's why we had planned in such a way that you have to get up from 1st June at 5:30. You should be going to bed by 10:30 and you should be having a complete physical and the mental rest for your best performance. Now, as we all know that you're getting some informations on the social media, but just look at those channels where you are getting the important information only for few minutes. Don't be distracted by the social media. Then, as we all know that good hygienic food is very important, and in the last few days try to avoid the junk food and high fat content food, because if you're having the junk food, definitely the blood supply will go to the intestine and it will be going less to the brain. You might feel sleepy. So you should have a light food, adequate food, or it's a hygienic food. So we don't want that you should have some health issues also in the last few days. So don't leave the rope of hope and the faith. You might be coming the obstacles in your this journey of the last 30 days, but always hold the rope of hope of the success. You should have the confidence in yourself, confidence or the belief on your hard work, and leave everything on the God. Have faith on God, because we know that the trust in the God can have the miracles. भाई वो तो बड़े बड़े पहाड़ भी हिला सकते हैं भगवान, तो क्या आपको पास नहीं करा सकते? बट ऐसा नहीं है कि बिना मेहनत करे आप सोचो कि पास करा दे. नो, you do your work and just leave the result on the God. Okay, so don't be panic about the results, and we are not going to just leave the hope of success till the last moment. Means till the last question you are appearing in the exam, you are not supposed to leave the hope of success, because we can say that anything can happen even in the last moment.
Very
Okay,
See the message what ma'am is trying to give you. Yeah, it's really.
so this is the word that
wonderful.
even a last second can change your result. Okay, so don't leave the hope till the last second or last moment. And everything is possible. Just drop the word I am from this word impossible. So everything is possible in this journey. And yes, believe you can do, or you can have a success, and definitely you will come out with say, yes, you had win this. So this is what an important message in the last 30 days I want to share with you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think a big round of applause for her because
thank
what
you, thank
she
you.
has
And
done,
actually-
she has tried to summarize.
Actually, she has taken all the important issues which are really being required.
Yeah.
So
Now
I would like
maybe
to-
have something from the most respected Amit sir, that how he has carved things out for you.
मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, you just saw the study plan for 30 days, the schedule, what we have to study, when we have to wake up, then freshen up, then first half of the day we have to go through anatomy, microbiology, and all those subjects which we tend to forget. But I would like to add few things here. Dr. Kunal sir तो कहते हैं पढ़ लो, पढ़ो कैसे? How to study them? How to wake up at a particular time? Get an alarm and keep your phone on silent mode. Even if your phone is put on silent mode, you will get an alarm. So put your phone on silent when you are sleeping so that you won't be distracted by any call. So you will have a proper sleep. Then you will wake up by the alarm. This is how you are getting acclimatized for the exam day. हम एग्जाम डे के लिए अपने आप को तैयार कर रहे हैं. सुबह अलार्म लगा दिया, उसी टाइम पे हम जगेंगे. And when we wake up after getting freshened up, do some 5 to 10 minutes physical exercise. And just taking your awareness to your breathing just for 5 to 10 minutes in a day will improve your concentration like anything, just for 5 to 10 minutes in a day. Then when you are studying, say in the first half, pre-lunch session, so it shouldn't be a continuous study. Just chunk down your studies into 60 minutes, 90 minutes, or 120 minutes. Then take a 5 to 10 minutes break. During this break, you can have some green tea, you can have anything, some fruits, some dry fruits, anything, and keep all those things on your table, study table. So every now and then you are not going out of your study room. Because once you get out of your study room, it breaks your concentration. We want your concentration to be very optimal. Because many students say, so we are forgetting, we are not able to have a recall. Sir, याद नहीं आ रहा, ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि याद रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा. It's not only important to study. What is important is to retain. You know, जितना पढ़ा उसको अपना कैसे बनाना है, उसको अपना बनाने के लिए उसको यहाँ बिठाना है. कैसे बिठाना है उसको दिमाग के अंदर. हम थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ेंगे, 1.5 घंटा पढ़ेंगे या 2 घंटा पढ़ेंगे. 2 घंटे पढ़ने के बाद एक 10 मिनट का ब्रेक लेंगे, और उस ब्रेक में सबसे खतरनाक जो डिवाइस है ना, ये मोबाइल, इसको नहीं खोलें. उस 10 मिनट के ब्रेक में, ड्यूरिंग दैट 10 मिनट्स ब्रेक, वी वोंट सी अवर मोबाइल फोन. व्हाट वी विल डू इन दैट ब्रेक, 10 मिनट्स ब्रेक, वी विल जस्ट क्लोज अवर आईज, वी विल कीप काम, वी विल हैव सम टी और सम स्नैक्स, एनीथिंग. So what we are doing, whatever we have studied in those 90 minutes or 120 minutes, we are trying to absorb that. It's not only the study which is important, it is how you absorb the things that is also very important. पढ़ते तो सभी हैं, पढ़ते सभी हैं. एक शिव खेड़ा का saying है, मेरा नहीं है, कि winners don't do different things, they do things different. काम वो भी वही करते हैं, पढ़ते वो भी ऐसे ही हैं, उतना ही पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा अलग तरह से पढ़ते हैं. And what is our goal for 4th June? We want to have a recall on 4th. Suppose you are studying postpartum hemorrhage. Okay, postpartum hemorrhage. Then we know postpartum hemorrhage is still 12 weeks. Then this is primary postpartum hemorrhage in first 24 hours, secondary postpartum hemorrhage after 24 hours. Then we should know the causes of primary and causes of secondary. An examiner will throw a question. All of the following are causes of postpartum hemorrhage except. First silly mistake is we miss the word except. We don't see. Now you have to realize, because you are appearing in tests. On any platform, you are taking some of the other tests. These tests are very, very important. See, many students say, I scored 60% mark, 65% mark, 75% mark. It is not the exam score which matter. It is not the test score which matter. Why did you make those 30 or 35 questions wrong? This is the take-home message from the test. मैंने ये गलती की क्यों थी? मैंने क्या accept नहीं पढ़ा? Why did I miss this value? It was in centimeter. But on partogram, on y-axis, cervical dilatation is written in centimeter. And it was written in millimeter in options. Why did I miss it? Wasn't I having proper concentration? क्या मेरी concentration पूरी नहीं थी? इस concentration के lack के कारण हम बहुत सारी silly mistakes कर देते हैं एग्जाम में. और बेटा हम करते क्या? 5 क्वेश्चन मेरे फ्रेंड ने बोला, यार तूने वो पढ़ लिया, तूने वो कंटेंट पढ़ा है, वो फैंसी कंटेंट लग रहा है थोड़ा सा. Just to get 1, 2, 3, 4 fancy questions out of that content, we waste our 20 to 40 hours. And if we utilize those 20 to 40 hours in revising the stuff which we have already studied, can you come to know the cumulative output? हम 25 से 30 क्वेश्चन ज्यादा सही कर जाएंगे उतने ही चीज को दोबारा रिवाइज करने से. जितना टाइम हम वेस्ट कर देते हैं उन 3 या 4 फैंसी क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने के लिए, ये भी देख लूं वो भी देख लूं. जो अभी तक हमने पढ़ा है केवल उसी को अपना बनाना है, कुछ भी भूले नहीं है. We haven't forgotten anything. सब कुछ याद है हमें. It's all in our subconscious mind. The only thing is we have to ignite our subconscious mind. सब कुछ यहीं रखा हुआ है. पिछले 3.5-4 महीने में मजाक नहीं किया. Whatever you have done, it's brilliant. No student in the world can study 19 subjects in 3.5 to 4 months. तुमने 3.5 से 4 महीने में पूरे 19 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ लिए. उसके बाद हम सारे फैकल्टी यहां बैठ के कहते हैं 3 बार रिवाइज कर लो, रिवाइज इट 3 टाइम्स, एंड यू आर डूइंग, यू आर लिसनिंग टू अस, सब कुछ सुन रहे हो, हमारी सारी बात मानते हो और याद भी कर रहे हो, रिवाइज भी कर रहे हो। लेकिन इतना करना, अगर यहां तक आ गए हो, केवल 1 महीना बचा है, करना क्या है, टेस्ट में नंबर आए 65% या 70%, उस जो आए थे उसको छोड़ दो, जो क्वेश्चन गलत हुआ वो गलत क्यों हुआ ये देखना। अगर तुमने ये नहीं देखा कि वो 30 क्वेश्चन मेरे गलत क्यों हुए थे, तो टेस्ट देना बेकार हो गया। और अगर तुमने वो देख लिया कि ये 30 क्वेश्चन मैंने गलत क्यों किए थे, क्या सिली मिस्टेक थी या मुझे कंटेंट ही नहीं आता था, अगर तुमने उसको इंप्रूव कर लिया, तो तुमने अगले टेस्ट के लिए अपने आप को 20 से 25% अपग्रेड कर दिया। ये जो टेस्ट है ना, ये टेस्ट देते रहना, ये टेस्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। दीज टेस्ट आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। You have to continue giving the test till 2nd of June. You are preparing so well for last so many months. इतने दिनों से पढ़ रहे हो, इतने दिनों से टेस्ट दे रहे हो, और एग्जाम से 10 दिन पहले एक गाड़ी को धक्का लगा रहे थे, धक्का लगा रहे थे, धक्का लगा रहे थे, और पता था इस गाड़ी को इस जंक्शन के आगे फेंक दूंगा तो मैं जीत जाऊंगा। और एग्जाम से 10 दिन पहले उस गाड़ी का हाथ छोड़ दोगे? कभी नहीं कर। वो प्रैक्टिस, वो पेस बनाए रखना, और एग्जाम से 2 दिन पहले तक टेस्ट देते रहना। दिस टेस्ट गिविंग इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट इन योर सक्सेस। सोच के देखो यार, 10 दिन पहले उस गाड़ी को धक्का लगाना छोड़ दो, प्रैक्टिस छूट जाए, you will lose concentration. So keep on giving tests and analyze your silly mistakes कि मैंने ये गलती क्यों की थी। अभी तक जो हुआ सो हुआ, जो हो गया सो हो गया। 30 दिन बचे, जो पास्ट में हुआ उसका कोई रिग्रेट नहीं कर, हो गया ना, खत्म हुई बात। अब नया सोचते हैं ना यार, 30 दिन बचे हैं ना, 30 डेज, 30 दिन में हम दुनिया बदल देंगे। चाय के कप की टेबल से होठों तक आने में लोगों की दुनिया बदल जाती है। क्या से क्या कहते हैं लोग, और सारा स्पेक्ट्रम चेंज हो जाता है। कहां से कहां कनाडा में कोई रेस्टोरेंट खुल जाता, क्या नहीं हो जाता। 30 दिन में तो आग लगा देंगे यार। लेकिन जो रिवीजन शुरू करना है ना, वो पहले पेज से शुरू करना। स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पेज नंबर 1 ऑफ योर नोट्स। पहले पेज से शुरू कर और अटमोस्ट कंसेंट्रेशन से पढ़ना, विद मोर एम्फोसिस ऑन एनसर्कल्ड एरिया। और जो जो हमने टिक लगाए ना, जहां जहां इंपॉर्टेंट था, ब्लीडिंग इन प्लेसेंटा प्रेवियाई, पेनलेस, कॉजलेस, ब्राइट रेड, मैसिव, रिकरेंट, प्रीसीडेड बाय स्मॉल वार्निंग हेमरेज। हमने सब पढ़ा, पेनलेस क्यों होती है, कॉजलेस क्यों होती है, रिकरेंट क्यों होती है, मैसिव क्यों होती है, ब्राइट रेड क्यों होती है, प्रीसीडेड बाय स्मॉल वार्निंग हेमरेज क्यों होती है। हमने ये भी समझा है। जब समझा है यार तो गया कहां, यही। It is all in our subconscious mind, and we will have a beautiful record in examination hall. So when you are revising, just give more emphasis on these encircled or ticked or colored or highlighted area. ठीक है बेटा, बिल्कुल इस तरीके से करना। और ये सारे के सारे हम सेम फेस से पास हो गए। ऑल ऑफ अस आर पासिंग थ्रू सेम एंजाइटी, सेम फियर। लेकिन सोचो यार, आज से 3 साल पहले, 4 साल पहले तुम्हारे बहुत सारे सीनियर्स थे, जो सीनियर्स ऑल्सो पास दिस एग्जाम। तुम्हारे सीनियर्स ने भी सेम एग्जाम पास किया था। और कैसे पास किया था? वर दे स्टडिंग 20 hours in a day? They were also going to cafe, they were also going to pubs and all, and they passed the exam. They passed the exam. Yesterday only I met a neurosurgery ICU in charge doctor. He has become anesthetics. He recognized me. I taught him in 2012. And he recognized me due to some reason. I went to ICU. And in intensive care unit, the guy recognized me. He touched my feet. Sir, you taught me in 2012. And he is the ICU in charge of a very big hospital in Delhi. One of my very close one was sick and I went there. मैं गया था। तो कितनी खुशी होती है ये देख के कि जिस बच्चे को मैंने पढ़ाया, आज वो कहां से कहां पहुंच गया, कहां से कहां पहुंच गया। वो केयर कर रहा है सबकी। So you all are passing through the same thing. और वो जो तुम्हारा सीनियर था, जिसको मैं मिला, जो आईसीयू इंचार्ज है आज, वो भी खूब ऐश करता था 2000 में। उसने भी खूब पंगे मारे। मैंने छुट्टे लगाते भी देखा था उसको खत्म में। लेकिन ठीक है, हो गया, मस्त हो गया, राइट? Don't allow others to validate you, because you are you, you are you, you are just who you are. हर इंसान की शक्ल अलग है ना। Even in monozygotic twins, when the genetic material is same, how do we get monozygotic twins? one sperm fertilize one ova. We get one zygote. And then this zygote divides. That's how we get two. Even in monozygotic twins, fingerprints are different. यार जरूरी है कि वो 10 घंटे पढ़ लिया तो मुझे भी 10 घंटे पढ़ना पड़ेगा तभी मैं पास होऊंगा. फिंगरप्रिंट्स आर डिफरेंट इवन इन मोनोजाइगोटिक ट्विंस. हर इंसान अलग है. कोई 6 घंटे पढ़ के पास हो सकता है, कोई 10 घंटे पढ़ के पास हो सकता है. जरूरी नहीं कि एक बॉटम लाइन अगर किसी ने खींच दी हमको वही करना. नहीं पढ़ पाए अभी तक, 30 दिन बच्चे हैं, बहुत कुछ कर सकते, निकल के आ सकते. डिप्रेस नहीं होना, बिल्कुल डिप्रेस नहीं होना. चंक डाउन योर रिवीजन सेशंस टू 90 मिनट्स टू 120 मिनट्स. बिल्कुल ठीक है. और मैंने बताया उस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा न्यूट्रिशन सीधे खा लेनी है, ग्रीन टी ले लेना है, एनीथिंग भी करना. मे बी देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु डोंट बिलीव इन मी. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो ये कहते हैं तुझसे नहीं होगा, यू कांट डू. और उसके कारण क्या होता है, जब बहुत सारे लोग ये कहने लगते हैं ना तुझसे नहीं, यू कांट डू इट, वी फॉल इन द सेल्फ डाउट. हम अपने आप पर डाउट करने लगते हैं और फिर कैजुअल हो जाते हैं. कैजुअल कैसे हो जाते हैं, चलो पढ़ रहे हैं पॉलीसिस्टिक ओवेरियन सिंड्रोम, ठीक है यार, सिम्टम देख लिया, टेंडेंसी टुवर्ड्स ओबेसिटी, ठीक है, हिर्सुटिज्म भी आ जाएगा, शादी हो गई होगी तो बच्चा नहीं हो रहा होगा, इनफर्टिलिटी हो जाएगा. Indifferent. This is called indifferent attitude. Then what we miss? Drug of choice to treat hirsutism in polycystic ovarian syndrome, oral combined pill. Drug of choice to treat infertility in polycystic ovarian syndrome, letrozole. Drug of choice for insulin resistance in polycystic ovarian syndrome, metformin. फिर हम भूलने लगते हैं. First line drug, letrozole. Second line drug, injection HMG plus laparoscopic ovarian drilling. Third line drug, injection pulsatile GnRH. ये मिस हो जाता है. इंडिफरेंट एटीट्यूड आ जाता है ना, कैजुअल आ जाता है. पीसीओएस देख लिया है, सर ने बताया था रॉटरडैम क्राइटेरिया डायग्नोसिस के, तो रॉटरडैम क्राइटेरिया तो है, पर फिर इंडिफरेंट एटीट्यूड में मिस क्या होता है. रॉटरडैम क्राइटेरिया में 3 पॉइंट्स होते हैं, उन 3 में से 2 पॉजिटिव होने चाहिए. ये सारी चीजें फिर थोड़ी थोड़ी मिस होने लगती हैं. वो मिस नहीं होने दें, पकड़ के रखना है सबको, सबको अपना बना के रखना है. इनडिफरेंट एटीट्यूड नहीं रखना. कैन आई बी द बेस्ट ऑफ माई सेल्फ टिल 4th June. दूसरे से कंपेयर नहीं करना. इवन इन मोनोजाइगोटिक ट्विंस फिंगरप्रिंट्स आर डिफरेंट. मुझे अपना बेस्ट देना है. और याद रखना, जो भी तुमसे कह रहा है ना तुमसे नहीं होगा. जिस जिस पर ये जग हंसा है उसने ही इतिहास रचा है. पूरे देश का इतिहास उठा के देख लो, पूरी दुनिया का इतिहास उठा के देख लो, जिस पे भी दुनिया हंसी है उसी ने एक दिन इतिहास रच दिया, कुछ किया, उसके अंदर जुनून होता है. तो इसलिए बस ये ध्यान रखो, अपनी सारी एसेंशियल चीजों को अपनी टेबल पर रख लो. कहीं भी किसी चीज के लिए उठ के नहीं जाना है, वहीं पीना है और वहीं खाना है, वहीं पढ़ना है. 2 घंटे के बाद आंखों को बंद करके मोबाइल को अलग रख के रिलैक्स करते हुए जो 2 घंटे में पढ़ा था उसको अपना बनाना है, एब्जॉर्ब करना है. थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्टी आ रही है तो अपनी अवेयरनेस को अपनी ब्रीदिंग पर लेके आना है. सिर्फ अपनी सांस को देखना है, सांस को. और मैं कई बार अपनी क्लासेस में भी कहता हूं, अपनी सांस को देखो 5 मिनट 10 मिनट देखो. तो एक स्टूडेंट ने मुझे मैसेज कर दिया, सर मेरी तो शादी नहीं हुई, मेरी तो सांस ही नहीं है. मैंने कहा सांस को नहीं देखना, सांस को देखो. नॉट मदर इन लॉ, सांस, ब्रीदिंग, ठीक है. सो बी अ सुपर वॉरियर एंड नॉट अ सुपर वरियर. चिंता नहीं करनी, अपने को लड़ना है जुनून के साथ. जो भी स्टडी प्लान मिस ने बताया है, whatever study plan Mist has shown, we have to follow that. We have to follow that with these tricks. And to improve, to give you more number of questions, today onwards, we will be posting fair number of very important questions on Miss Next Telegram. Miss Next Telegram group is an elite Telegram. It's not a haywire or a haphazard Telegram. It's an elite kind of Telegram group where we post very, very important information and very, very important questions. So today onwards, you will get fair number of important questions, potential questions which can be asked on 4th of June on Miss Next Telegram group also. And Mist is conducting a mock test for everyone on 30th of May. And you can even fill the Google forms. The link will be posted in the YouTube link to appear in that mock test, which will be held on 30th of May. Fine. So with these words, I would like to ask everyone, what else can we communicate?
First of all, I would just like to tell that this was really awesome. The way you're motivated, in fact, it has created goosebumps inside me. कि हाँ, मेरे को करना है,
करना
और
तो
मैं
जरूरी
करते
है।
रहूंगा। देखता हूँ मैं कैसे नहीं होता है।
करना तो बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है एंड वन थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू टेल हियर दैट सबने अच्छे से समझा दिया है वी वुड लाइक टू विश यू वेरी हैप्पी ईद मुबारक सबको ईद की शुभकामनाएं एंड अलोंग विद ईद अ वेरी हैप्पी अक्षय तृतीया एंड वेरी हैप्पी परशुराम जयंती आज तीन फेस्टिवल है ईद मुबारक टू एवरीवन हैप्पी अक्षय तृतीया एंड हैप्पी परशुराम जयंती and may these three festivities today bring all the happiness and all the energy and courage to study with utmost concentration so that all of you can pass this FMG exam on 4th of June. This is what we wish from our heart.
Yeah, and I was just going through.
Chat.
Questions.
Yeah, so I think Kunal sir can brief about them.
So first question which was generally been asked is, will we get the PDF of this? So surely we'll be posting the PDF. Don't worry. We'll be giving you the PDF of the complete schedule. Secondly, people are saying Amit said God mode, so that's
What
for sure. God mode.
God mode.
Thank you very much.
And you people have asked about the 25 clinical questions. So sir,
Yeah, so we are coming up with a series of 25 most important clinical questions. We are starting that series from 5th of May, live on YouTube on the same Mist FMG channel, starting at 6 p.m. And we are starting with surgery subject.
yeah. So we'll be having this continuously for you.
And surgery we have on 5th.
Yeah,
Yes.
fifth.
Day after
Fifth.
tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow,
Day
same
after
time,
tomorrow
6
we have
p.m.
surgery YouTube.
And we should be able to complete approximately 12 subjects, I guess.
Yeah,
12 or
12
12 plus
12
subjects.
subjects in this 25 questions. And sir, secondly, people were appreciating the timetable and the efforts, and they were saying that the motivation is very important, and we have seen that. And thank you very much. Beta, देखो,
Thank you.
remember only one thing. You have
Telegram
done
group name is Miss Next Telegram. Miss Next.
Miss
And if
Next.
anyone find any difficulty, just telegram me, Amit Gupta Telegram or anything. Miss Next Telegram.
I also saw one of the a few messages that they are missing your motivation as well.
Obviously, obviously.
The mine is, already the stalwart setting, but still, we would just say that you have done a lot of hard work already. It's just about having patience. Skill won't work here. It's about the stamina. Just keep hanging for 30 more days. And बेटा जब result आएगा ना, तो आपको बोलना नहीं पड़ेगा. People will see themselves. Okay? So just keep working hard.
Because
Just hang on.
some students say कि भाई डॉक्टर कुणाल की अगर मोटिवेशनल साउंड नहीं सुनते हैं ना टेस्ट से पहले so we cannot appear in the subject test.
Audio
So
messages.
we are waiting for the Dr. Kunal audio message
Yes,
every
that's
day
true,
just
absolutely.
before the test.
Yeah, so I think we have tried to summarize the most important cruxy points, and there are few common questions which we all have at this point of time, like what should be done if you are forgetting things repeatedly. So, beta, in the study plan, you would have seen that we have. tried
Rishabh
to-
says, thank you for improving Miss Next Step. And thank you very much. We are really putting great efforts for this Miss Next Step also.
Yeah. So basically, just stick to the study plan. For this plan is for all the students, those who are enrolled with MIS, those who are enrolled with even TNE sessions. So we have just tried to carve a nice study plan for all of you. Beta. And just to summarize, just to finish it off, I will just tell you one thing, Beta, that the last 6 years, what we have gone through, you have made so many sacrifices in your life. And people might say different stuffs that what you have done out there, but we know that it is not easy to fight out with the climate, to fight out with the food, to fight out with the education, and most importantly, you have been trying to build yourself up, your personality. So we strongly believe at MIST that the foreign medical graduates have got a great personality because you have gone through all those challenges And since you have gone through all those challenges and you have come out with flying colors, you have completed your graduation, this is just another exam coming up for you on 4th of June. And these last 30 days, these are going to be the game changer, life changer. So please, 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 with folded hands, it's a request that do not get depressed at any point of time. Just stay positive and just keep on working as hard as possible. Keep on grinding, 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 grinding as hard as possible. God is watching you. And if you keep on continuing this hard work, nobody on this earth has the power to defeat you. And you're definitely going to come out with flying colors. You are going to see those happy, smiling tears in everybody's eyes who care for you.
So I just want to tell you one practical story. As if you had an experience of going to bank and open the locker, we know that there are the two keys to open the bank locker, and one key is with the customer, another key is with the bank official. So this is the first key of your key of hard work and key of your dedication, key of your confidence. So if you are going to put this key in the locker, so the God, who is the bank official, who is bound to put the another key to open your bank locker, and your certificate is already there. So you just go on putting your first key. The God is waiting to put his own key to open the locker and give you the certificate of
Automatic.
success.
So guys,
Very good.
take care. Study hard.
Bye-bye.
So-
Bye-bye.
All the best.